Today's hot sauce is one that's pretty new to me. I've only tried it a few times. Wildberry Whoop-Ass by PexPeppers. This is a 7-pot Primo sauce.
7-pot Primos have 1.47 million Scoville heat units, which is about 218 times as hot as a jalapeno.
They're featured in some of the tastiest sauces I've had. They blend really well with fruity flavors. Burns & McCoy's Exoresco, K-John's Hydra, HDSC's Not Mama's Chamoy, which is a raspberry chamoy that, so good. You'll get your butt kicked by strawberry and blackberry teamed up with Primo 7-pot peppers. With its bright berry flavor, it goes great on smoked meats, cheeses, desserts, and more. Use very sparingly. PexPeppers is not liable for misuse of this sauce. Colorado proud, ultra hot, 12 out of 10. Usually when a sauce has to warn you that it's the hottest of the hottest, nuclear hot, holy shit, this is gonna burn you and be careful with it, only drop one drop at a time. I don't usually take that at face value, but this one in particular is pretty hot. 7 pots have a slightly bitter taste compared to the other peppers. They're kind of like ghosts in their smokiness. They are probably one of my favorites in terms of flavor of the pepper itself, the piquancy, the taste. I don't know that I would put this up there with a 12 out of 10 for heat, but it's hot. Definitely not to be trifled with if you don't have a tolerance for this sort of thing. As I've mentioned before, with any of the berry forward sauces, the sweetness makes you crave more and more of it. This is a good one though. It has a great balance. I know I always talk about the balance, but that really is a good indicator of a good hot sauce. How well the heat and the vinegar and the sweetness and the garlic and the salt or whatever they use blend together. Because if a sauce is too heavy on any one of them, it loses out. So this one is very straightforward. It just has 7-pot Primos, vinegar, honey, strawberry puree, blackberry puree. As usual, the straightforward sauces tend to be some of the best, in my opinion. It's so tasty, I lost my train of thought. But if you like sauces that are very, very hot, sweet, smoky, vinegary, very, very good. Definitely worth checking out. A good way for me to gauge how good a hot sauce really is if it's one that was tasty enough for me to buy another bottle. I have no shortage of hot sauces. If it's one that's good enough to get me to buy a second bottle, then they did something right. And I think I'll be buying a second bottle of this one. Definitely give it a try.